We certainly want to see banks succeed in this new world order.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, And especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy. And it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the crypto teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we had Bitcoin and crypto pump after Jerome Powell spoke. The Fed gave the markets what it wanted, and that algorithm went crazy. Stocks and cryptos pump. Now, as I'm doing this video, we are slightly pulling back in cryptos. And don't forget, we have options on Friday. Now, we have just over a year ago, Germany sold 54,000 Bitcoin at 57,900. And now that would be over 6 billion. But don't forget, guys, the government gets their Bitcoin for free. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, this week, we have Bitcoin ETFs are 1.2 billion in net outflows. And what I teach you, pay attention to the inflows and outflows, because we're definitely getting selling pressure, even though we have a whole lot of buying. And the same thing goes with Ethereum. You have SharpLink and then also Bitmine buying up all this Ethereum, but then also you're seeing selling pressure. And we're going to touch on Ethereum later on in the video. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We had yield rates, of course, move down after Jerome Powell stated that the Fed may change their policy stance. But remember, guys, even though the Fed cuts the Fed funds rate, they don't control the bond market. Yes, it'll temporarily react, but we know no one wants this long-term paper. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then we have the dollar also down on Friday. Volume in crypto right now is up. And then we have Tether and USDC. And we have SBI invested $50 million in Circle and established a joint venture to advance USDC in Japan. And we see these stablecoin issuers doing the work for the central banks. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Remember, they want the private sector to push this new digital economy and then let it fall all right back into their laps. because we know this is definitely not going to end well. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $36 billion on Friday. Make sure you're pulling on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build his fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have anti-central bank digital currency provision added to the U.S. House must-pass defense bill. And don't forget, guys, when you're talking about central bank digital currencies, as long as these stablecoin issuers have to buy treasuries, it keeps the Fed in control. And then plus, due to smart contracts, if you're receiving money from the government, then they can tell you what, where, and when and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And we know that is biblical. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then again, guys, we had Jerome Powell in the House yesterday. Did he do anything? No, he didn't. The only thing he said is that they may change the policy stance. And of course, the algorithm went crazy. This allows the mainstream media to sell the narrative. But we know the economy is in trouble because he clearly told us. He expects tariffs to cause more inflation and they expect more unemployment, which the market should have pulled back. But the fact is that it didn't because it's all about AI and the rise of the machines. As these corporations lay off, as these small and medium-sized businesses fall by the wayside, that allows the machines to take over, increasing productivity for these corporations, making the cost of goods a whole lot cheaper. Don't forget, Elon Musk had already mapped out the plan, and those before him let us know how powerful this technology is going to be, and it's going to change everything that we do. But again, we have the sheep watching the football game. This lets you know we're in America to Babylon 2.0, and this is definitely biblical. And remember, the crypto teacher tells you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs were up at close. Now we had Grayscale files for S1 for XRP ETF. Also, we have Van Eck has filed for the first spot Solana ETF, backed by liquid staking token Jito. And eventually, these altcoin staking ETFs will get approved. And if you're not getting any yield on these stable coins and they're trying to go to a cashless society, we know eventually that's going to change. But for right now, we're going to have a lot of money take flight into other assets instead of staying in stable coins. Stable coins is just going to be a way to move money. But if you want to gain yield and interest, which most people want to do that save money, you're definitely going to put it in assets that are going to bring it in. And again, that's going to cause flight out of these stable coins, which is going to, again, hurt the United States economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have Kraken deploys distributed validator tech across its Ethereum staking infrastructure using SSV network. And when we look at Ethereum and these solo validators, I think you still need about 32 ETH to become a solo. But guys, we know these nodes are handled by a few hands. You have over 70% of all staked ETH is controlled by just 5 staking providers. You have Coinbase alone is running over 120,000 validators. And that's the reason why my Patreons are so important, because you have like minds that can come together and be successful in the fourth industrial revolution. Remember, there is no competition at the top. It's only at the bottom. At the top, people work together in order to move an agenda forward. They give the illusion to the sheep that they're competing, but again, they're working towards the same goal, while they keep the sheep distracted on things that don't matter. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.